Good morning. Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're joining me live, I'd love you to come and drop into the comments. Let me know where in the world you're joining me from and how you're doing today. Let me know if you've got snow. We have got teeny tiny little flakes of snow today, and it's really, really adorable. Likewise, if you're on the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this and what you think of the card and the tapping. And if you're new here and you're thinking, cards, tapping, what's she talking about? Then you are very welcome, just as you are. My name is Emma Starling. I'm the Inner Smile Coach, and this is the Daily Tap. So I am a master trainer in emotional freedom technique, which is EFT for short, otherwise known as tapping. And the Daily Tap is a way for me to show as many people as possible how to do EFT in a really simple, everyday kind of way. So it's not a therapeutic EFT session like it would be one-to-one, but it's a great experience for you, and it still gives your body a shot of relaxation, of calming the stress response, and of making, calming your brain waves down and making you feel relaxed and centered and focused and ready for your day. Hi, Vicky. Good to see you, my love. And so what we do is we pull a card from an Oracle Tarot or Affirmation deck just for something to focus on. And then I guide you through a couple of rounds of tapping. And before we do that, I get you to tune into an area of your body that might feel a little bit tense, tight, uncomfortable, or in pain, so that you can then check back in afterwards and see that there are tangible results with this. Okay, so without further ado, let's crack on. So the deck that I'm using today is the Priestess Light Oracle, again by Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. Okay, it's a lovely, lovely deck. And the card that has just kind of jumped out this morning is wisdom. And it's about learning, joy, art, and music, right? So we had a really interesting one about ideas and creativity yesterday for International Women's Day. And today we've got this one. This card has never been out before. I don't know what happened there. I managed to pull you off screen and I couldn't find you. So I hope that you guys can still hear and see me okay. Do let me know with a thumbs up if you can. Okay, so the card is wisdom. As I say, I've never brought it out before, but look at the matchiness. Ever since I've done my nails with this sort of iridescent, pale, kind of pinky colour, I'm getting cards that match. So that's really nice. So it's a really lovely symbol. But what I'm going to do is read it out to you so that you can just hear the message and just see if it resonates for you today. So it says, the goddess Sarasvati holds a musical instrument in two hands and extends her other arms outward in joy. She stands at the door to the temple, encouraging you to enter a new period of learning and exploration. Hey, Oliver, great to see you. Hi, Joanna. Great to see you too. This card heralds a time of deepening wisdom for you. It may be gained through personal investigation or through school or other formal courses of study. Don't dismiss the potential for learning. There is profound gratification that comes from this pursuit, whatever the subject may be. It's possible that your path of study will relate to some form of art or music. If you have an interest in these or other creative endeavours, now would be the time to dive right in. Take a class, go to a museum, or surround yourself with music and art forms that bring you joy. The swan represents the connection between mind and heart, and as you open your mind to greater understanding and joyous new experiences, your heart will glow with inner satisfaction. In addition, your life force will sing with beauty, grace, and irresistible attraction. So I really love this. And it might sound like, just saying, oh, go and see a play or something like that. It's kind of a trite thing to say, but actually it isn't. The key in this message is that it's all about the connection between the mind and the heart. Now, if you know anything about what I do and you've been working with me for any length of time, you will know that that's pretty much everything that I'm about, right? The connection of mind and heart, and feeling grounded and centered and connected all the time or as much as possible. And actually that's what EFT helps you do, right? So it's a really, really nice card to help us get into that sort of place. And the affirmation is, I always choose to learn and grow. The music and art of life inspires me. Okay, so I want to know if anybody in the comments, and again, it's a public page, so just be aware that what you're sharing is public, so only share what's comfortable. Good morning, Sharon. How are you? Is anybody here feeling a little bit disconnected from life, a little bit stagnant, maybe a little bit bored, a little bit antsy? And if not, that's fine too. I'm not trying to put negative statements in your mouth, but it's going to be really helpful for people who are maybe feeling a little bit off, a little bit jaded, a little bit disconnected, a bit cynical, maybe a little bit lackluster is the word that's coming through, lackluster. Okay, so if that is you, then just sorry, I thought that door. If that's you, then just be aware that this is going to help. And if that's not you, then we're amping up your already good vibes, right? So what we're going to do is tap the affirmation in for a couple of rounds just to see how you feel. But what I want you to do before we start is tune into any area of your body that feels tense, tight, uncomfortable, painful. Hi, Baru. Good to see you. This message is showing again and again the last few days. Okay, so there we go then. So that's a really big sign for you, isn't it? That is something that is worth pursuing. So just tune into that area of your body that might be tense, tight, or uncomfortable. If you've got any aches and pains first thing, or you've got a headache, or maybe it's a mental thing. Maybe you've got something going around in your head that you just can't shake. Okay, just tune into that now. And if you had to give it a number out of 10 for how intense it is, or how much, it's niggling you, if you like, and 10 is completely unbearable, give it a number. Okay, and then after this tapping, we're going to go back to that and just review if it's shifted, and it will have. Usually I have a headache most of the day. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry about that. So if you have got a headache, I invite you to just massage the points instead, because it's a lot less aggravating if you've got a headache. Okay. And it's very soothing as well. And you might want to do it with two hands and just massage the points around, because it's almost like you're giving yourself a mini facial as well. It's very relaxing. Okay, so 2 fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being. We're going to start on the inner eyebrow point. So right here, okay, and this is where the magic happens, you guys, with this. So just tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. I always choose to learn and grow. Outside of the eye, the music of art and life inspires me. Understood, Barry. Yeah, understood. Under the eye, I always choose to learn and grow. Under the nose, the music of and art of life inspires me. I always choose to learn and grow. We're going to keep this really simple, okay? Collarbones, the music and art of life inspires me. Under the arm, I always choose to learn and grow. The key word being choose, right? Top of the head, the music and art of life inspires me. Now we're going to do one more round with slightly different wording, okay? So, wherever I feel lackluster or overwhelmed, I focus on the connection between mind and heart. Under the eye, as I open my mind to greater understanding. Under the nose, and joyous new experiences. Chin, my heart will glow with inner satisfaction. Collarbones, my life force will sing with beauty. With grace, top of the head, and irresistible attraction. And then on the third eye, on the middle of the forehead, so be it, and so it is. All right, come to a stop. Take a nice deep breath. It's so nice to be able to breathe through my nose again. Okay, so place your attention again on that area of tension, tightness, discomfort, or pain, or the cycling thoughts that you maybe had before, the worrying thoughts. And wherever you were on the scale, so some of you have said 5, some of you have said 8, where do you feel now? Bearing in mind that that's just 2 rounds, okay? 2 rounds of starting on the eyebrow, finishing on the top of the head. And oftentimes, most of the time, we see our points come down after that. So 7. So it's okay. So that's a 10% or more actually, but 10 to 15% improvement after 2 rounds. So what I'm going to invite you to do, if you've only dropped a tiny bit, is go back and keep tapping. Okay. Now you can either repeat this video, you can repeat any of the other videos I've done in the last 7 odd years, or you can just say how you feel. You could just drop to the collarbones and just say how you feel. So, for example, Barrow, you feel stuck in your body and overwhelmed from yesterday. You could just talk about that as if you were telling a friend what was going on for you, right? Or you could tap on the side of your hand and just talk about that and just explain it as if you would to your best friend on a phone call, right? Or over a coffee if you're lucky enough to have your best friend somewhere that you can actually see them physically. Mine is in Savannah, Georgia right now, and hopefully she'll be in Malta anytime soon. So yay for that. But that was lovely. You are very welcome, Sharon. I hope that you all have a lovely day. And don't forget, 10 now 7. That's wonderful, Vicky. That's great. And I would invite you to just massage around the points, even with no words. Just go around the points for a few more minutes if you can bear it. And just see if it comes down anymore, because the key to this is doing it for a little bit longer. This is just an introduction. It's to give you an experience. If you are not yet in my free Facebook group called Personal Freedom Lounge, get in there today. Come over to facebook.com/inner smile coach first. And there is a big blue button at the top, I think, that says join group. If there isn't, you can search under the group. In fact, let me put it in. That would probably be easier, wouldn't it? Facebook.com groups Personal Freedom Lounge. That should give you the link. If it doesn't, just search for Personal Freedom Lounge and you can come in there, because Floaty Friday is this Friday at 6 p.m. UK time. Now, if that's not a good time for you, don't worry, because it will be on the timeline as a replay. So you can just come in and consume that whenever you feel like it. And that is literally where we grab a deck or two and we just pull cards, a card for everybody until we're done within reason. Usually I don't go for longer than an hour because it gets really tiring. And it's just an amazing way to get more tapping into your life. Okay, so if you are not a member of Personal Freedom Lounge yet, come and join us. Join Floaty Friday tomorrow night at 6 o'clock or on the replay. And if you are still if you are thinking about money, then obviously you know that this month is Money Month. Within a Smile, March is Money Month. And if you're struggling with your money at all, then remember that the April 4-part money masterclass, Healthy Money, is running, and it's only 37 quid. I'm going to put the link in after this, wherever you've seen this video. But £37 for 4 45-minute lessons and tapping, right, that you get to keep forever on replay. It's going to be the best 40 quid you ever spend. I promise you that. So I will put the details in afterwards. And other than that, I wish you a really lovely Thursday. I hope that if you've got tons of snow, like loads of people, that you stay safe, you stay warm. And I'll see you again tomorrow on the Daily Tap. Take care. Bye for now.